Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. So today's reading is something a little bit different. It's what are your dreams trying to tell you. So for group one, you have being valued, and these are what came out for each pile. I did not pick them. For group three, you have caution. Group three, do you know what? I've tried to record this intro 3 times now, and I don't know what is wrong, but I keep saying the wrong word. So maybe there's a message over in group three for you as well, group two. Okay, so sometimes we've got to take heed of what is coming out of our mouths. So group two, you have caution. Group three, you have love. And maybe now looking at it, it could be something if you guys are starting to get involved with someone or something like that, there could be caution in regards to love. So maybe have a look. You don't have to. You do what you need to do. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force anything. If you feel like it's not your pile, choose another pile. And guys, I see you there. Hey group one, so if you chose being valued, this is your reading. There is a message on the back of the card. I'm going to read that to you at the end. Hopefully I don't forget. I'm very scatty. So let's start with the dream cards. So Spirit, tap me into group one's energy, please, and tell me what is group one's dreams trying to tell them. What is group one's dreams trying to tell them? Let's get one. Okay, we take 3. Okie dokie. Oh, look what's come out for you guys. So you have lake, lover, and loss. And look at what your card says, being valued. So I haven't read it yet, and I'm going to read them to you. But from what I'm looking here, my loves, there could be something here where you may have broken up with someone. You may feel like, after the relationship ended, you feel like you're feeling this loss. That's totally normal with all of us, no matter how much we see this person is an a-hole and we know they're not good for us, we're still going to feel that loss. But I feel like maybe for some of you, before I get into this, is maybe you don't see your value. This person wasn't valuing you, and maybe you were making many excuses for this person, okay? And you just accepted for the relationship for what it was, okay? And it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It can be personal relationships as well. So you just fit it where it fits for this, okay? So anyway, let's read it. I'm having trouble breathing today, guys. It's very muggy today. A lake reflects your inner emotions and soul. Dreaming of a lake invites you to reflect on and reconnect with your inner world. The calm surface mirrors your true emotions, offering you a space for self-exploration. The lake is a reminder to remove the external noise and listen closely to the quiet voice within. Exactly. So even though, like I said, you're experiencing this loss, and maybe some of you would actually take this person back knowing that they didn't treat you with the respect that you deserved. But there's that little voice in the background that is literally saying to you, you deserve to be valued. You deserve to be treated with respect, I mean, I'm going through stuff myself right now, and I'm 52. And, my daughter came to me yesterday because she started seeing this guy and she's not really sure. He's done some things that are like red flags, and I've pointed it out to her. Keep an eye on those red flags. I said, but the problem that happens with women and men, but we start to make excuses for people. So we're like, oh, they didn't mean it. And then the next time it happens, oh, okay, they did this because of this. And then we go through this start of a relationship of making so many excuses for the person, and we're ignoring our intuition, we're ignoring the red flags. And by the time it gets to, say, a year down the line, we're so far into the relationship that it's like we don't even recognize ourselves because we're too busy making excuses for the person that we're with. I hope that makes sense. And that's what I'm picking up here for you guys as well. It's like, spend some time alone. That's very much like the Hermit card as well. Listen to that voice within, because maybe when you were dealing with this person, group one, you didn't really listen to that inner voice. You didn't go within. I did the same thing. I'm just as guilty as that. So So, lover. A lover in your dream represents a deep emotional connection and a spiritual contract. Wow. Dreaming of a lover suggests you are undergoing an emotional transformation or exploring a deeper need for intimacy. It reflects your emotional state, possibly indicating a shift in your romantic relationships or a longing for a connection with your inner self. So it could be both. Maybe this is what you've decided to do. Maybe you decided, you know what? Or this is your subconscious, like your dreams telling you, you've given so much to someone else or to many, many people, and you've totally forgotten about yourself and you've lost yourself. And maybe this needs to change now. And then we've got loss. And it says, a loss in a dream often represents the fear of letting go. Yeah. It suggests anxiety about what you're leaving behind, relationships, memories, or past experiences. However, loss is a natural part of growth. The dream reminds you that letting go is necessary for evolution, encouraging you to release what no longer serves you and make space for new possibilities. This might even be my pile. Even though I know I'm definitely parting ways with my husband, ex-husband, whatever, we're still married. I know for a fact that it's scary, you know, because I've been with him for so long. Doing it again on my own scares the hell out of me. But I won't be putting up with something that, you know, that doesn't serve me anymore, you know, especially if I'm not being valued and blah, blah, blah. So I hope I'm getting the message across, guys. So clarify the late for me for group 1. The Hangman. Clarify the lake. Oh, Lord, Spirit. Do you know what? Let me just take that one because I didn't want that many. So we've got the High Priestess with the Hangman. This is you going within, and it literally says that with that card. There's so much more to you than meets the eye, and I feel like you've not discovered it yet, group 1. There may even be hidden psychic gifts that you're not aware of. This also could literally be a trigger for a spiritual awakening here, a trigger for your gifts to kick in. And, you know, sometimes when we go through a very deep loss, it does trigger this spiritual awakening, and it can be very, very painful because it makes us look at everything. It makes us look at ourselves. It makes us look at the people around us, things that we've been putting up with, things that we no longer want to put up with. So the High Priestess is a very, very spiritual card here, but it's also about trusting yourself. You know, sometimes we don't trust ourselves. We don't trust why this is happening, you know. And the Hangman tells us to maybe just take a step back and look at things a little bit differently, okay? I also see here as well that you may have sacrificed so much in the past for other people. And not meaning this as a dig, group 1, you may have let yourself down a bit by not going with your intuition. So like the late card says, it does say, it asks you to reconnect with your inner world. Remove external noises and listen closely to the quiet voice within. And that's literally these 2 cards here. So this is what Spirit's asking, calling you to do. Because there's something that is bothering you. Maybe you don't understand something. Maybe you want to get an understanding of why this keeps happening in relationships. Why does this keep happening to me? And Spirit is asking you to go within, and you will discover why it keeps happening to you. Sometimes, and once again, do not take this the wrong way, we attract the same type of people into our lives because it's what we're putting out ourselves. It doesn't mean I'm saying you are that type of person, that you're toxic and you're abusive and you're this. No, that's not what it is. It's a frequency that we're literally putting out subconsciously that we don't notice. So it's like our subconscious is literally trained already from a very small age to be abused, to be victimized, to be this, to be that. So when we meet a partner, they're letting off a frequency as well, even though they may come in being very clever and what have you. It's like we're connecting to someone that literally is what we're looking for, if you know what I mean. And it's trying to, like, how can I explain it? We have to change our vibration, basically. We have to become, it's like rewiring our brain again, basically. So, you know, this could be what Spirit is asking you to go within and figure out, why do I keep attracting this? Why do I keep meeting people like this? It's something to do with us, within us, that it keeps happening. Like I said at the beginning, it literally could be, like I said, you go into a relationship, you ignore the red flags, you make an excuse for this person, then you make another excuse and another excuse. When is that going to stop? So you need to sit with this and you need to maybe think about it, okay? I know it's hard to hear that, but I do feel like you're going through some kind of awakening here, Group 1, and you're awakening to why this is happening and what needs to change. Clarify the Lover for me. They come out in reverse. Yep. 10 of Cups. You've gone through either a separation or a breakup, a divorce. For some of you, you could still be in this connection and the relationship is very, very much unhappy. It's on the back of the deck. There's confusion here, okay, because you have the Knight of Cups. With me. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Don't want to grab all those cards. Clarify the Ten of Cups, sorry, in reverse, and the Page of Swords in reverse. With the Lover's card. I think you held on too long, even though you could see that maybe your person weren't happy, you weren't happy. It just wasn't a happy place. It's like, yeah, look, you wasn't willing to let go of the connection. You know, the Knight of Cups and Page of Cups now is on the back of the deck, which it was on the back of the deck with the Page of Cups. And what I'm seeing here is it's like you're trying to understand that how did it go from this being my Prince Charming, you know, someone that was very, very much, you know, very much put me on a pedestal, to someone who just, no matter what I did or what I said or anything like that, you just irritated them. And, you know, maybe if you did voice certain things to this person, they would give you a stupid apology, because that can be the Page of Cups sometimes. Or this person would love bomb you, you know, or, you know, maybe buy you something to just get you to shut up. Because the Page of Swords in reverse talks about when we are not speaking about injustice that's happening to us. We're too fearful to say, enough's enough now. You know? And this is what I'm seeing in here, and this is what I was saying here at the beginning here. This is what needs to change, because, you know, I'm still living with my partner, whatever he is. I don't even know what to call it. It's so weird what to call it. He's not on it, but and just trying to have a heart-to-heart with him sometimes. You know, there's some things, you know, we've got a lot of assets and stuff that need to be divided. And like yesterday, I was really trying to get him to talk to me and, you know, not talk about the past or anything like that. And he just, seriously, if you could see what this man was doing, you know, when you want to thump someone, and it hit me. After 23 years, it hit me yesterday. And I feel like this is what's happening to you lot. That's like this awakening, okay? And I'm laughing. I just said to him, never realise how emotionally immature you really are, that you cannot have a grown-up conversation. You brush it under the carpet, you make jokes. I said, I can't do it anymore. So this is what I'm seeing here. So what happens is we shut our mouths. we don't say anything because we're not getting the mature response that we should be getting. We're not getting this heart to heart. You know, there could be something here where you went to sit down and say to this person, look, love, I'm not happy with the way you're speaking to me or the way you're handling this. And this person would be like, don't want to hear it, don't want to do this, you know, these stupid apologies or throwing money at something, you know, that kind of thing, group one. And this is what this Page of Swords is. Like I said, it's not speaking up about injustice. You're holding on to the pain. And then what I'm seeing here, that you may have been with this person for more than 10 years. That's for some of you. You may have children with this person. But you notice a shift in your person's personality and their behaviour towards you, because what I'm seeing here is this person became very cold, very standoffish, may have been working a lot, may have been avoiding you. You know, they wasn't giving you the emotional support that you needed, you know, spending time together and things like that. And there could be things here where you're looking back like, were they avoiding me because they weren't happy? Well, why didn't they say anything? Maybe we could have worked on it, blah blah blah. This is all stuff here that needs to be just thrown in the bin, guys. I'm sorry. You can deal with it, you can think it, but don't keep going over it and over it. It'll drive you insane, because you're never going to get the answers from them. You're going to have to just try and understand it and then lay it to rest, okay? Because I feel like this is what's plaguing you here. There's something you're holding on to in regards to, well, why didn't they say anything? Why didn't they tell me they weren't happy? You know, maybe we could have fixed it. And you're finding it very, very hard to let go of this. You're finding it very, very hard to let go of your family, you know, the life that you built together. And it is scary. It really is. But you can do it. So we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, strong air sign in this reading. Clarify the lost card, please, Spirit, for group one. King of Wands. Clarify loss and King of Wands. Ten of Swords. I thought so. Yeah, I thought so. Yes, I thought so. Look at me. I didn't even need to shuffle anymore. I'm saying I thought so, I thought so. I hope you know what, well, no, you most probably don't know what I mean. As soon as I saw this, and then on the back of the deck I saw this, I thought you may have been with someone that was very, very flirty with other women or other men. Someone that, you know, this can be a very lustful energy, okay, very much a Casanova. Then we have the Ten of Swords, which talks about betrayal. Then we have the Queen of Wands that talk about third party. Then this clarifies that with the Three of Swords. So for some of you, this could have been a third party situation where there was a Jezebel involved here, okay? This is what broke you both up. But as I've said before, you can't just blame the third party, because if this person didn't want to step out on this connection, they wouldn't have done, okay? They would have put a stop to it, okay? So it takes two to tango. So this is the loss that you're feeling. You can't understand how they can do this to you. How they can just stab you in the back and not, you know, not consider the life that you've built together. And there's you over here feeling so broken-hearted. These two are a couple now. So these two may actually be together now. You know, they're in a relationship. And you're over here having to pick up the pieces and put yourself back together, put your broken heart back together, because you're just not understanding. And you're in this energy of, you know, being at rock bottom. That is the Ten of Swords, being in the most, this is the most painful ending that I think anyone can, you know. It's like I said to my best friend the other day. I don't know. I think being cheated on is actually the worst thing that can ever happen to anyone, I think. Because it makes you question yourself. It makes you, it just makes you feel crap, you know. And I don't think it's ego at all. So we have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So clarify the Three of Swords with the Ten of Swords. Page of Wands, so much fire here. Clarify the Three of Swords with the Ten of Swords. Okay, let's have a look. So we've got the Page of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. My hands are really shaking. I took my asthma pump. The Devil, the Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. There's that Knight of Wands. I'm taking these. So we've got the Eight of Cups. Sorry, the Eight of Cups was after. So we have Strength, Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Wands as well. So bear with me. This person's delusional. Whoever this is, very much delusional. Because I'm looking at that Three of Swords with the Ten of Swords. This is the betrayal that I'm looking at, this loss that you're feeling. There definitely was communication between these two. This person could be younger than you as well, who they were communicating with. This is like somebody that's very excited about a new beginning here. But what makes this very doubtful about this whole thing, this person may have literally rushed in without thinking about the consequences. Because the Knight of Pentacles talk about someone who lacks common sense, someone who is very much unreliable. So who is the unreliable one here? Is it the third party? Is it your partner? Is it, you know, both of them? Because what I'm seeing here, the Devil energy talks about lust. I think this person got very confused with lust and love. Maybe they don't even understand the two. You know, they get them confused. Because with the Ace of Cups and the Devil energy here, it's like they may have actually fallen for a very much of a dark devil energy. But I think this person's dark as well. So very much lustful. This was based on sex, okay? Based on sex. But they've confused it with love. So you see this person over here juggling you with this person. Then you've got this person feeling very, very confused about their, you know, their actions. Like, you know, did I do the right thing? But they just can't help themselves with the Knight of Wands. They really cannot help themselves because it's just this person is very, very lustful. I mean, the Devil, the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands. A person has a very big ego. Very much that they need that ego, you know, like rubbed all the time, you know. I'm just seeing someone rushing so quickly and not thinking about the consequences. Look how much Wands is in this, you know, fire is in this reading. Yeah, I'm just seeing such quick action. And then there's the Eight of Cups where they literally just walked away from you and it's like they didn't have a care in the world. And I think this is what you're dealing with, is this blasé, don't care attitude. Okay. What advice would you give Group 1? What advice would you give? Four of Cups, Five of Swords. Why the Four of Cups and the Knight of Swords? Oh, God. Page of Pentacles and Justice. There's that Karma card and the Eight of Swords. And Judgment. Okay, there's karmic justice here, my loves. I like to see this. The Lover. Oh, I love the karmic justice that's coming in for you guys. When you're healed, when you're ready, I'll show you them in a minute. Okay, I want that to be a surprise. So, basically what I'm seeing here is you're finding it very, very hard because of the way you were rejected, the way you were just abandoned, the way this person just doesn't even care anymore. You know, they're just, it's like their feelings just switched off. It's like you are nothing to them. And you feel like you've been abandoned here by this person. So there could be abandonment wounds, you know, childhood wounds, that kind of thing. It may have triggered those to reopen, and maybe that's something that you do need to work on as well. And the Five of Swords does talk about somebody that is very, very much selfish, is all about self, okay? It don't matter how many times you would give this person a cup of love, this person just wasn't interested. They just weren't interested, and you tried. And I can see Spirit saying here, look, don't fight against what's happening here. This is happening for a reason. You know, Spirit could have stepped in and decided enough's enough now. You've been treated poorly for quite a while. It's time for you to move on now. Yeah, Spirit wants you to be patient with yourself, okay? Be kind to yourself. Don't give yourself a hard time. Stop blaming yourself. You did nothing wrong. Because that Justice card right next to the Page of Pentacles tells me you did nothing wrong. I'm not saying you're perfect, Group 1, but you did nothing wrong. You didn't do anything like this to this person. We all have our little quirks. We all have our little bad habits, you know, that kind of thing. But you did absolutely nothing wrong. And you're blaming yourself here, and Spirit doesn't want you to do that. Because justice is literally hot. It's unfairness. But fairness is going to be restored here. You could be going through a divorce, you know, there could be this kind of thing here where, you know, you've got, you know, maybe you're getting divorced or whatever. But you're going to end up the one that comes out victorious in the end, okay? This is the karmic justice right here, this Eight of Swords. Even though you feel trapped right now by circumstances and by your own faults and everything, try not to be stuck in your head too much if you can, you know, avoid it. But you are going to come out of this. This depression that you're feeling, there's this big wake-up call where you're like, do you know what? Okay, I'm going to pull myself together. I'm going to get on my feet and I'm going to do things for myself for once. And if you've got children, for your children as well. So this is like your wake-up call right here. And I love this Judgment card. Because your justice, your karma, the good karma, dharma karma, whatever, karmic justice is this. Three of Cups, the Tower. So what I see here that's going to happen, this person, because of the third party, because of how, you know, this may not even been once that this person's done this to you. This may be multiple times that they put you in a third party position, okay? And you may have actually just forgiven them. There is going to be a tower moment where this is going to be this person's big wake-up call for their behaviour, because they're going to lose you for good. Because look what's coming. The Lovers and the Four of Wands. So we can look at it in two ways, okay? There is someone coming into your life here who you're going to meet. And this is going to be something sudden. This is going to either be your twin flame if you believe in your twin flame. Soulmate if you want it to be your soulmate. This is someone new that is coming into your life, and I feel like this is why Spirit is clearing out this person, because this person never deserved you. There is somebody waiting in the wings for you, you know, who's right for you, who's going to love you, who's going to be committed to you, who wants to build a home with you, who wants to live with you, wants to spend time with you. Maybe if you've both got kids, merging of the families, that kind of thing. This is karmic justice right here. And karmic justice as well is where this person has to watch this happening, and there's nothing they can do. While they're still over here partying and going from third party to third party, or being miserable in their old, you know, doing their old thing. Yeah, you're going to have the last laugh, my love. There's someone new coming in. Clarify the Four of Wands with the Lovers. Just a little nosy. Yeah, after you get over this rejection and this abandonment, and, you know, after you've cried all your tears and you've put you know, picked yourself back up, okay? And once you learn healthy boundaries with people and you're in this energy, look what comes sailing in, a Knight of Cups. A Knight of Cups. That Prince Charming, the genuine one. So we do have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We've got loads of fire and loads of air in this reading as well. So let me get some oracle cards as well for you guys. So for group 1, what are their dreams telling them? You know, what else do they need to know? Whoa, calm down. Shine from within. I love that. Oh God, my bloody eyesight. I'm getting old. Looks are only skin deep. Your true beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true identity. Right, this person made you feel small. This person made you feel really small. You couldn't shine because this person had such a big ego that they had to be center of attention in front of everybody. So anytime you tried to say anything or do anything, this person, I think, would belittle you. It could literally be here as well, group 1, where you may be feeling very low about yourself because of what's happened. And Spirit's saying, doesn't matter what the person looks on the outside. And I've said this many a times on my channel as well, group 1. It's what's on the inside, because you can be drop dead gorgeous, but you are ugly to me if you've got an ugly soul, okay? So shine, okay? Just shine. Be yourself. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights say you are part of nature, so you are magical too. What did I say right at the beginning? There is something here. You may have a connection to nature, like birds and animals and things like that. Maybe spend more time out in nature because it's triggered something within you, like a gift of yours that you weren't aware of. Group 1. Nature signs. Oh, bloody hell, you cannot make this up. Wow. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only to open our hearts and minds. Something very, very weird happened to me a couple of weeks ago. And my house is very much haunted. It's on very, very ancient land, okay? And I've said it before, the church is literally in my garden, and it's a very old church. Dates back hundreds of years. So anyway, this house, sometimes it can be really like, there's one level that's very good, one level that's not. And I feel it when I'm coming up and down. And I don't know. There's certain things, I'm not going to go into too much detail because, you know, I don't really want to go into too much detail, but the church bells were going and the candles just gone out. Maybe Spirit's saying, don't go into too much detail. I won't. I'll give you the gist of it. So basically, the bells were going. It was a Saturday. They rang 7 times. So I've got up and I went outside and I'm looking at the church, and on the steeple bit, there were 7 crows. And then that same night, I saw 7777 on my phone, not on the clock, but I saw it come up on my phone. And then I thought to myself, what is this? And then I started looking, and then I found out something about my house and something to do with the spirits and stuff like that. So it made quite a lot of sense. And I just kept seeing 7 things. It was very weird. So I know that was messages from spirit to me. So the 7 birds, for instance, this is what you need to be paying attention to, okay? There's certain things here that you have a connection to nature. Look for the signs, don't ignore them. See, it's like I keep seeing one purple flower. Go figure there. I was out in a field the other day going to the beach. This whole field that you've got to walk across to get to the beach. There was just one purple flower. So that's what I'm saying. Pay attention. Oh, and then when I got to the beach, and there's this wall that you can sit down. There's no flowers along these walls, but there was this big lot of purple flowers. So I sat right by it. I did take a picture because I thought, this is just crazy. Oh, and then I took a photograph of the sunset. This is all in the space of an hour. And there was a massive purple orb in my sunset picture. So, and there was 4 pictures, but it was only in that one photo. So I had to have a little Google about spirituality, what this was, and I figured it out. So anyway, that's what you need to start doing, group 1. I love wisdom. Hang on a minute. Bloody hell. Right, bear with me, guys, because seriously. Oh, bear with me. Let's try that. Okay. Have you ever been told that you are wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. Ooh. The challenge I feel like for you, group 1, is understanding yourself, understanding why this keeps happening. This is like a challenge. See it as like maybe a little bit of a game, if you know what I mean. You can make it fun. Group 1, please, Spirit. You've got playtime. The dolphins know the importance of playing, as joy creates miracles and manifestations. So get out and have a bit more fun. Music for manifesting. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. Nice. That's a good one. Time to move on. Yeah, it's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. And that's this energy right down here. You may not be ready yet, but you will be. Father healing. Your personal power increases as you give the father-related issues to heaven. Okay. So when I mention abandonment issues, it could be a father wounds that you have. So maybe this is what needs to be healed. So I'm glad that came out. And look at this. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. Yeah, there's that small again. You've been made to feel small. Group 1. You're not small. Dark man. Dealings in a relationship with a dark man with dark complexion or hair. Oh la la. Okay, so this could be the person that you're dealing with, your ex, but then this could be, for some of you, the new person that's coming in. They may even have a ponytail or goatee, you know, like man bun. I don't mind a man bun. I know that's really sad, but I really don't. Crown. Honour and respect will come to you. Ooh, I love that. Clouds. These are temporary problems. Funnel. Period of frustrations. Lessons to be learned. Yeah, there's many lessons that do need to be learned. Oh God. There's that wisdom again. Ow. Good advice from a wise person. You know, it could be the reading. It could be a friend. Dogs, getting together with friends. So there could be a friend here that's very, very good at giving advice. And then you've got a boat. Money or property through an inheritance, winning a windfall. So there could be inheritance, but this could be like a settlement in a divorce or something like that. Because look at this. You got the bag. Something important such as a new job or a raise. Love that. Okay, let's get your card. It says being valued. This is the balance of self, materialistic objects, and honouring the world you live in. To reach the mindset of valuing yourself, there can be many transitions. You need to journey through your life's experience and heal what has made you doubt yourself. This can be a lonely path, so step out of your cocoon and seek support from others. In this healing process, you will let go of what does not serve you. You will then open your mind to what can help you. You pave the way for new friendships and learn to value only what can truly serve you for a higher good at that moment in time. Yeah, brilliant. I love that. And you know what? You'll make friends as well with people that are literally in the same frequency as you guys, okay? It won't be the same because you'll be valuing yourself going forward. So let's get you an angel number and think of a question. So angel number for this reading for group 1. Warrior Angel Kamel 676. Kamel stands with you as you fight for justice and fairness. Harness your inner strength and let your convictions lead the way. Justice, strength and conviction. Love it. You've got judgment in your justice and judgment in your reading. So ask your question, group 1. So for group 1, blocked for your highest good. Open your mind to the possibility that you deserve more than what you're asking for. I wonder what you asked. So, my loves, thank you so much for staying and watching. I do appreciate you all. And if you're new here, please consider subbing. I'd love to have you. And guys, wherever you are, you have a beautiful day. Much love. Hey, group 2. So if you chose the caution card, this is your reading. It has got a message on the back. I'm going to do that at the end for you. So let's get started. So tap me into group 2's energy, please, Spirit. And tell me, what is group 2's dreams trying to tell them? Oh, that was quick. Eagle, horse, tarot, rabbit, blimey. That was so quick. And on the back of the deck, you have sun. Maybe you've awakened to something. Maybe there is something that you might actually... So what I'm getting from this, I'm not going to read this card, but what I'm getting for you guys is maybe some of you guys have been stuck with your dreams and you keep dreaming the reoccurring dreams that we have. And this reading may actually bring to light what is being plaguing you, you know? What does it mean? So let's see. That's what I got from that. So we have eagle, and it says the eagle soaring through the sky represents a bird's eye view free from earthly bounds, symbolizing divine insight. Dreaming of an eagle suggests you are crossing into a new phase, one where your spiritual vision is expanding. The eagle urges you to look at life from a higher perspective, avoiding mundane concerns, and to approach the world with a vision, discovering your true path. Yeah, so look from, it's like remote viewing basically. Look from above. Don't look from the ground. Don't look what's around your feet, if you know what I mean. And sometimes, I don't know why I heard this, look up. I don't know why I heard that. Maybe you guys walk with your head down. Maybe you're weighed down by something. We are going to clarify these cards. We've got horse. The horse is a symbol of vitality, freedom, unbound and running with an unstoppable energy. In your dream, the horse urges you to break free from restrictions, releasing suppressed desires and energy. It encourages you to find your own path, no matter how unknown, because of determination you can overcome any obstacle. Okay, that's interesting as well, group 2. And then we've got tarot. Tarot cards symbolize divination and the search for insight into the future. Dreaming of a tarot card suggests you seek guidance or clarity at a crossroads. Actually, that's funny because I did dream of tarot cards the other day. That's weird. Anyway, so crossroads. It reminds you that your choices shape your future and encourages you to pay attention to the messages around you. Here it is again. You're missing these messages. Pay attention to the messages around you, which can reveal important truths about your journey. Look at this. You've literally, no wonder all these cards flew out together, and that sun on the back of the deck is literally, if you can just get out of your own way, basically, look up, like I said, pay attention to what the signs the universe is sending you. This will literally lead a way to a brighter, happier future. Okay? They're trying to show you the way, but it's like you're missing it. And then rabbit. The rabbit signals that change is imminent. Quick transformation quick transformation and latent life force are the rabbit's key messages. The rabbit's speed reminds you to stay agile and adapt quickly to upcoming changes. Now is the time to seize every moment as opportunities already appearing in your life. Oh, this is really, really good. I get what your card's saying. This card. For some of you, you may be too cautious. You may be too scared to take this leap of faith into whatever this is that's going on in your life. And you're seeing all these signs. Some of you may actually be seeing them. Some of you may literally just be like, no, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I'm ignoring it. But yet you do see it. And yes, sometimes it's good to be cautious, but sometimes we can enter something while still being cautious. We can look at the fine print. We can look at how this is going to benefit us, this, that, the other. You've literally got a theme right here about moving into a new direction and being brave about it. You know it's coming, but you're preventing it. You're trying to prevent it from happening because maybe you're scared. So clarify the eagle. Clarify eagle for me, please, Spirit. Group 2. Oh, Lord. Let's do that again. I've got a dodgy card in this deck. Yes, I do. Why are you in here? These two should not be in here. What are they? Wow. The Magician and the Moon. They should not be in here. The Magician is manifestation. It's receiving messages from the universe. And we could, like, look at the way he's looking down. Yes, he's doing whatever there, but he's not looking up, like I said. And he's controlling this swell of whatever that is, what he's doing. And sometimes things are out of our control. We can't, we can't control things, okay? If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And the Magician usually talks of, instead of being cautious, instead of thinking about something, why don't you, if you've got a vision for something, turn that into reality. You don't, just take that chance. The Moon is all about releasing fear, letting go of fear. There's nothing really to be scared of from what I'm seeing in your reading. And I feel like you guys are literally doing a lot of tarot readings, trying to get clarification or some understanding of what is going on, what you should do. And maybe you're getting a lot of mixed messages from tarot readers, but then again, I find that most tarot readers literally say the same bloody thing. Not that anyone's copying anyone, that's not what I'm saying. So basically, if I'm watching my girls, because I have my girls that I've watched for about 5 years or so, they're totally different in every aspect. But I could go listen to those, like maybe all 5 of them in one day. They're all giving me the same message. These are the messages you need to be listening to, okay? So that's very interesting. Releasing fear, releasing it to the universe as well, guys, because sometimes we like to control, or sometimes we're like, well, why is the universe not giving it to me? Why is it not happening? I've been manifesting for ages. It's releasing control. So that's your answer to your eagle. Just hopefully don't put them back in this deck. Clarify the horse. So you've got the, that's the Queen of Pentacles. Is that the Queen or a King? No, that's the King of Pentacles. You've got the 10 of Cups. And the Star. Oh my God. Wow. You've got something that is going to make you so happy. This could be something to do with, maybe you want to start social media, maybe you want to start a small business, maybe some of you are actors and things are just not going your own way, maybe you guys want to write a book, maybe you're too scared to write. It's something very creative here that you've got in your mind's eye that you want to create, or you have been, and maybe it's just been slow in taking off for some of you. But this is going to happen, okay? But I do feel like this is something in regards to something you've been thinking about, something that you've had in the works for a while, and it's taking that leap of faith and actually doing it. I mean, I'm just hearing what could go wrong, At least, even if it doesn't do very well, at least you tried. We don't try, we don't know. So there's this happy ever after here. This is you, you're very clever at what? You're a very clever business person, okay? You've got like a business mind. You're very good with, numbers. I don't know why I heard with numbers, but there's something here that you're going to experience some kind of miracle if you can just get out of your own way, get out of your own fear here. Because the Star does talk about miracles. It talks about expect something to be delivered from the universe here. But for us sometimes to receive our manifestations, guys, we have to actually do a little bit of the work as well, because the universe is not just going to go, right, well, here you go, here's £100,000, you know, because you asked for it right in front of your feet. It doesn't work that way. We have to do some of the work to be able to see some of the rewards, okay? So we do have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn and Aquarius. Clarify the tarot cards. Clarify the tarot. So you have the Page of that's the Page of Swords. You have Judgment, Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Oh my God, this is amazing. This keeps coming out on the back of the deck. This is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is when we take action. We jump in, feet first, head first, whatever. Because sometimes those risks pay off. And this could be where you are a very cautious person. You're like, oh, I don't know whether I should take that job because, you know, I'm quite comfortable over here. What if it's a big mistake? You know, this could even be in regards to a job, guys. But we won't know unless we take a leap of faith, okay? I'm not telling you to quit your job and go jump in, you know, with no money or whatever. I'm not telling you to do that. Please don't do that. Please make sure you've got, you know, funds behind you, that kind of thing, okay? Because what I'm seeing here is with the Page of Swords, this is something to do with social media. Or it could actually be something where we need to start being honest with ourselves, because we're not. We tend to lie to ourselves, talk ourselves out of things. But social media, because I've clarified the tarot deck, this is you online listening to other tarot readers and trying to get an understanding in what the tarot's trying to tell you, what other tarot readers are trying to tell you here. And it looks like they're literally telling you what I'm seeing here is that you need to make a decision. There is a huge decision in your life, and I feel like it is in regards to career change. Starting a new chapter in your life here with the Ace of Pentacles, and it's going to be so rewarding, guys. I cannot express to you, I wouldn't lie to you, because it's a duty of care as the tarot reader to tell you the truth. If I saw a warning here, I would be telling you. So far, Touchwood, your cards have been amazing. You know, new job, new career, new business, whatever you've got your heart set on, go for it, because you are amazing, and I don't think you see that. The Six of Pentacles is literally either being your own boss, working with other people where you work so well together, you know, like you bounce off of each other. It could be somewhere where you do go for a new job and they're so willing to give you what you need because they appreciate your feedback, they appreciate what you bring to the company. Do you get me? But then if this is social media that you want to start, this is people wanting to listen to you, wanting to donate, wanting to, you know, support you. And I feel like you've done many tarot readings and they've all said the same thing. Maybe one or two have been very doubtful, but I doubt it. So we do have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Tell me about the rabbit. The rabbit is fertility. The rabbit talks about a new beginning. You know, birthing something. Tell me about the rabbit. Calm down. Not that many. Tell me about the rabbit. Thank you. The Knight of Cups in reverse. You think people are not going to like you. You think people, you know, this could be something that you need to work on, because you think people are not going to like what you've got to offer. People are not going to like you. People are going to reject you. People are just not going to want to watch or listen to what you have to say. You need to find a balance with this, my loves, okay? Because These are your negative thoughts here. These are your insecurities that constantly plague you. This is where you talk yourself out of things. You belittle yourself. This needs to change. Because what I'm seeing here as well is you have a business card, a new career. This is you thriving, okay, living your best life. We need to find a balance. This is going to bring you a lot of peace and a lot of happiness, but we need to find a balance in regards to the devil card here, okay? Expect something. When you take action, expect it to happen very quickly for you. So say if you open a social media platform, expect you to maybe go viral very quickly. Expect a lot of communication from people wanting to talk to you, ask you about what you do and what have you. Things are going to start moving very, very quickly, but you've got these little bit of things here that you need to work on. That's what you've got to get over. That moon card, no wonder these two cards were in the tarot deck. When I said you need to release that fear that's holding you back from taking these steps to a better future and a brighter future for yourself. And your dreams are literally nudging you in that direction, but it's just like you're so worried about it. You're very, very insecure, which is understandable. It happens to all of us. So we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Sagittarius. Let's get some advice. Advice for group 2. You can do this, group 2. I see you doing amazing things here. What did I just say? I see you doing amazing things, and there's you. You need to be more in the Emperor energy, okay? You've got 8 of Pentacles as well. You need to get organised. You need to take control, okay? You need to start planning. Sorry, I'm stretching. You are a boss. Be more in your Emperor energy in regards to this. Try and stay away from feminine energy just for a little while. I'm not telling you to be unbalanced or anything like that. It could literally be with Temperance as well. It could be maybe there is an imbalance in your feminine and masculine energy. Maybe you're more in the feminine when Spirit's asking you to bring forth that masculine. Because you have a new career path here. Whether it's a new job, whether it's a new business, whatever, there is something here that you can build for yourself, and you just need to believe in yourself. Okay? So let's get some oracle cards. So group 2, dreams. Oh, that was quick. Nature's signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only to open our hearts and minds. Yes, pay attention to what's around you. Because I said look up. I said that twice. Inspiration. Be prepared, as you will receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. So expect maybe some kind of magic to happen here. Okay? That's going to bring inspiration to create something. And it may have already happened. So we've got hidden depths. Something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. So some of you there may be something at the back of your mind that's nagging you to do something. And it could be your dreams as well telling you this. And you've got the inspiration and the hidden depths. There's something that's going to come to light here for you. Let's get one more. Divination again. Jesus, really? Maybe you thought about opening a tarot channel, like a tarot channel. You know, divination. Maybe there's a gift that you've got that no one else has ever seen. Bring it forth. Let us see it. I'll be one of your subs. I'll support your journey. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. There you go. I mean, you can't make that up, my loves, because that's come out twice. Maybe you're psychic, you know. You've just got them natural gifts that you're just that inner knowing, and you know when things are going to happen. Maybe you don't understand it yourself. So, group 2, pineapple, reconciliation. I think you're going to come back to yourself here. Oh, hang on. One fell out here. I didn't see that. Solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that Sorry, I'm freaking blind and these cards are really not great. Hang on. Oh, bloody hell. I can't see, honestly. Right, are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So the greatest treasures are those that happen when it's your quiet time. So maybe you need to quiet space, nature. So you may be reconciling with a gift from your past. Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. But sometimes we've got to let go of the old, group 2, to welcome the new. And maybe that's what's holding you back as well. Chain of events that will affect your life. But I see this chain of events being a positive thing that will affect your life. I didn't see anything negative in your cards. Look at that. Crown. Honor, respect will come to you. Yeah, you're a queen. Wear that. Or a king. So people will love what you've got to offer, okay? Maybe show yourself some self-love. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals, and there you go. And this is where your subconscious is like, you know, hello, we're not happy over here. This has got boring. Coins, money will be coming to you. Clover, great good fortune. I absolutely love this. And vacation. But then again, a kite could literally be something taking off as well. Did I get those? No, I didn't get those ones. Group 2, what are their dreams telling them? Group 2, oh blimey, don't you dare. Dream big. There you go. Let go of small thoughts about yourself, see yourself succeeding. Yeah, because if you're constantly thinking, God, it's never going to work, it's never going to happen, blah, 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 that's what we're manifesting. Playtime. The dolphins know the importance of playing as joy creates miracles and manifestations. Yeah, but have fun with this. Don't take it too seriously. Tranquility. Making time to relax, be still and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much needed self-care. So Spirit, that's twice now it's come out, is asking you to spend some time alone. Whatever you've been asking for is a yes. Your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. So you've got your answer there. Right, let's read your card. Caution is a human's life self-preservation mechanism. Your empathic sixth sense is your radar that picks up on others' energies. If they are of a negative nature, then your antennas will go up and trigger the self-preservation caution energy. Throwing caution to the wind can work as a positive as it enables you to take your next leap of faith and ascension step. The secret is to know the authentic you, true soul-based sat-nav. That's what I call, it's literally what I call our intuition is our sat-nav. Soul-based sat-nav journey and trust your inner intuition, and there you go. You have some kind of gift. I've already said this. Listen to the intuition, because if something is not feeling right, then your intuition is telling you this is not right. If your intuition is screaming go, 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 listen to it. So we're going to get you an angel number. Think of a question, group 2, while I get your angel number. Angel number for group 2, please, Spirit, for this reading. Adaptability. And it says 765. You are flexible and capable of facing changes, trusting your strength to navigate any changes that arise. Yeah, you've got some big life changes coming in here, group 2. But it's going to be a good thing, not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong, we may come up against a roadblock or two along the way, but that's just human, you know, that's nature, is it? Is that the saying? So ask your question. So for group 2. In the fall. Okay, you've got leaves can show you how beautiful it can be to let go of what is dying. And then in February, you got 2. So it says, love yourself enough to keep your heart open. It is safe for you to commit yourself to what you love. Love that. So my loves, thank you so much for staying and watching. I do really appreciate you all. And if you're new here, please consider subbing. I'd love to have you. And guys, wherever you are, you have a beautiful day. Much love. Hey group threes, if you chose this love card, this is your reading, but there's a message on the back of this. I'll give you the message at the end. So let's get started. So tap me into group 3, please, Spirit, and tell me, what is group 3's dreams been trying to tell them? Oh, God. Whoa. That happened in group 2. Seriously. Oh, my goodness. Right. Okay. So we've got deceased. Oh, okay. Teacher. And desert. You've got a guardian. I mean, I haven't even read these yet, but from deceased, from teacher, from guardian, you've got a very powerful spirit in spirit. It's very weird because, I mean, I was actually going to post it on my community board for people to see it, because there's a lady that I've been watching for years on YouTube. Now, about a few days before I heard that reading, I've got a graveyard in my garden. It's very weird, but it's old, okay? So that's how it is. And I've never, ever, in all the years I've lived here for 13 years, taken pictures of the graveyard at night. So I thought, let me do that. So I've taken a picture. And I'm not kidding you not, I was with my mate as well. We're like, what the heck is that? You could see this so clearly, group 3. A spirit of a deer. You can see its face, its body and everything, and there was no lights on or anything like that because it's pitch black out there. And I'm like, that's a bloody deer. And she's like, yeah, that is. I was like, I wonder why I caught a deer. Didn't think anything of it. And then 2 days later, I'm listening to one of the ladies that I listen to. She said, you've got a very powerful guardian around you that is a deer. I was like, oh my God, you know, so that brought me clarification. I mean, I should have just gone to my cards and asked, but I didn't, because I don't really like doing my own cards. So I was actually going to post it, but this is where I'm going here, because I wanted you guys to see the picture, but I thought, oh no, I feel a bit silly. But I'm seeing you've got a very powerful guardian in spirit here, guys, and they come to you in dreams and they talk to you in dreams, okay? And that's how our loved ones do tend to communicate to us quite a lot. And if this is triggering for some of you, that maybe this is still early and you're still grieving for the person that has passed away, do me a favour, come back later and watch it when you're feeling a little bit better, okay? Because I don't want to upset anybody in regards to a loved one passing over, all right? So let's get started. Deceased. It says the deceased symbolises past emotions of unfinished business. Dreaming of this suggests that reflecting on unresolved experiences or relationships, this dream marks a moment of transformation. And you've got love there as well. Urging you to reconcile with the past and move towards greater clarity. Right. So that's clarified this card of love. There's something that holds you back that you've still not laid to rest. This pain that you still carry from a past relationship or past relationships, it's caused a lot of wounds, and we need to confront that. We need to deal with that, and we need to lay it to rest, because what could happen, like I said in group 1, we can tend to attract, we send out this vibration that attracts the same sort of energy back to us. And this is what we need to learn about ourselves, okay? We need to, you know, try and lay it to rest, okay? But like I said at the beginning, you do have someone that is helping you in spirit. You've got a teacher here. And it says the teacher symbolises wisdom and spiritual guidance. There you go. Dreaming of a teacher suggests search for knowledge and self-enlightenment. It indicates a period of growth where learning and personal development are key. The teacher may also represent someone guiding you or a new philosophy calling you to explore. And I love that. I love that we've got guardians. I love that we've got loved ones around. I dreamt of my dad the other day. He's been gone for over 20 years now, and I miss him so much. And because I'm going through a really difficult time myself, he experienced what I'm going through with my mother. And I don't know, I was thinking of him the other day in the garden, and I just thought to myself, I wish I could sit down with you right now and just ask you, how did you deal with this? How did you cope with that? You know, when you just need your parent, because I don't have parents. And I saw a robin. A robin literally come and sat right on the wall where I was sat. And we know what robins are. They're people, our loved ones in the spirit world. And I just knew he was there because I am very spiritual. I believe in that stuff. I don't know whether some of you do, but I do. So you do have someone around you, and I do feel like they'd come in your dreams. And like I said, my dad come in my dreams a couple of nights ago, and I had to bloody figure it out what he was trying to say. I figured it out. Anyway, dessert. So the dessert, here, maybe get yourself some dessert, cheer yourself up, get a tub of ice cream, you know. I don't know why I said dessert, but anyway, maybe some of you are eating dessert while you're actually watching this reading right now, and I hope it's nice. The desert symbolises solitude and the process of purification. I nearly swore there. It is a barren landscape that holds deep wisdom. If the desert appears in your dream, it suggests a time of emotional dryness or a sense of loss. However, this is not negative. It's a necessary process of clearing space within for a new energy. The desert calls you to shed what no longer serves you, embrace solitude and space for renewal. Oh, group 3. I think you need to, you know, if you have lost a loved one, that takes years to get over it, and you never really fully get over it anyway. It gets easier, but it doesn't, the pain gets easier, but it doesn't really go away. You know, I mean, I was actually sat talking to my sister yesterday because I just thought to myself, it comes in threes. It's like my whole life has been turned upside down. You know, I've got to move on after 23 years. My sister's got terminal cancer, so she's decided to give up treatment. So I know for a fact it's not going to be that long, because that's what we lost our father to. And it's really, really hard, you know. So if any of you have lost a loved one recently and you're going through this, my heart does go out to you. So we've got guardian. A guardian in your dream represents protection and guidance, either from a spiritual source or an inner power. The guardian symbolises a force that is watching over you. Yeah, definitely. Ensuring your safety and guiding your journey. Dreaming of a guardian suggests that you are being supported on your path, and it is a reminder to trust the guidance and strength that is available to you during this difficult moment. Do me a favour, group 3. Some of you may not even be spiritual. You may not believe in this. Talk to this guardian. Talk to this person that's in spirit, because they will show you signs. Ask them to give you a sign, because I'm asking mine to give me a sign all the time, and I either see the sign for confirmation or I don't, you know. Hang on. Sorry, guys, I had to get the door. So let's get started. Let's clarify these, my love. So clarify deceased. Clarify deceased for me. Oh, it's a father figure or a grandfather figure. It doesn't have to be a male, but I'm picking up strong masculine. I think this masculine has come out before, and it really did upset me because someone really had a go at me. They did, for bringing up passed on loved ones, bringing up someone that had passed on. Said I was very heartless, which I don't think I was. And if this person had actually checked, I have a whole load of readings from passed on loved ones, which I don't think they did. Which I need to bring another reading. If any of you are interested in wanting another reading of a passed on loved one, let me know. So this is someone who's very, very protective of you. Group 3, okay? This could be an Aries energy, but this was a strong figure in your life that I feel like you went to for support, for advice. So that's clarified that deceased card. This energy is around you all the time, and I love this. I love that our ancestors and our loved ones are around us. So tell me about the teacher, because they're trying to teach you something here. Tell me about the teacher. Maybe they're trying to send you a lot of love, and maybe they're trying to tell you are loved, and maybe some of you haven't found love, the right kind of love, and they're trying to tell you that, you know, this is coming. Tell me about the teacher. Oh. Tell me about 3 of Swords and the teacher. Coins. Yeah, there you go. I just said about love. This person wants you to know you are very, very loved, okay? And there is a message from this person to you saying that I know it may have been a long time since I've been gone, but they want you to know that they're still around you. They are around you, okay? That's come through quite a lot. But there's something here that you've gone through a separation, a heartbreak here with someone. There may have been someone that you were with for a very long time, and this person may have left you for another person, okay? Because that is my third party, and I don't care what people say. This is my third party card. This could have been your husband. This could have been your wife. And you are grieving. I'm getting really emotional. Why am I getting emotional? I don't get emotional. Honestly, I literally got so emotional there. Look at the way she's crying as well. But this, whoever this is in Spirit Group 3 is trying to get you to learn something from this. What are you trying to get Group 3 to learn about? Tell me about the Three of Swords and the Lovers. What are you trying to get them to learn? So we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn and Gemini. What are you trying... Hang on. What is that? I swear I saw a card over... No, maybe I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. Tell me about the Three of Swords with the Lovers. What are you trying to get Group 3 to learn? Or know? Oh. Let's do this. So, Eight of Swords. The Tower in reverse. I love that in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. And the Ace of Wands. They want you to see something differently. They want you to literally look at something differently. You're looking at it upside down. That's what I'm hearing. You're not, because you're stuck in your head here. You're very depressed at the moment, okay? You're in this mental prison and you're not seeing what your loved one is saying here. Group 3 is you've had such a lucky escape. You can't see it yet, but you will. You will come out of this and you'll think to yourself, do you know what? My goodness, I'm better off without that person. But some people that have just come out of something and is so hurt by what this person has done, you've literally, you've avoided this happening again. And the thing is here, look, I feel like you were with this person for a while and there was one tower moment after a tower moment after a tower moment. And sometimes this guardian would step in to try and get you to pull back from this energy here. And then you would go back to them, okay? You'd work on it with them. And then it would happen again. But now, I feel like your guardian has stepped in now saying that this is, you know, you can try and avoid the change as much as you want, but enough's enough. So I hope that makes sense. This person stepped in to stop you from some kind of a disaster here, some kind of, and maybe it is this Eight of Swords. Maybe it is this is what they wanted to prevent, because maybe you've been really depressed with this person for years. You've not been happy. You've not been yourself. You've been isolated. You've just been a shell of who you used to be. And this loved one in spirit is like, I can't watch this no more. So they're doing it out of love, okay? They want you to see that the person you dealt with is very much a very immature energy here, a Knight of Wands that was never really fully committed to this relationship. Whether you were married or not, the person still doesn't have to be committed. They were in and out, very promiscuous. They weren't really there for you, always chasing the next thing, best thing. Very, very much thinks with their private parts and not their brain, you know. You've got this new beginning though. So tell me, you know, this Desert card, You know, your life does feel empty. You do feel lost, but it won't be forever. Clarify the desert. Nine of Wands. Clarify the desert and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, fate stepped in. Clarify this Queen of Wands with the Wheel. Clarify the Queen of Wands with the Wheel. Clarify the Ace of Cups and the Empress. There it is. This is a third party. This is Queen of Wands with the Wheel. This is a karmic. Yeah, Justice. This is karma. This came out in one of the other groups. I think group 1. You may want to look at group 1 because very similar reading. There is karma coming to a Queen of Wands here. Someone who was sent as a karmic, most probably to test your person, I don't know. And, you know, they failed. There is definitely karmic justice that's coming in with this whole situation that happened here. You know, some of you may be sitting there thinking, you know, this isn't fair, you know, why are they off being happy and, you know, and all this and what have you. Spirit is literally saying there is karmic justice that's going to happen, and I don't know whether there will be a pregnancy. So that's for some, small numbers, not you. For the third party, there is something here to do with pregnancy. This may have been what you found out and it's wounded you, it's deeply hurt you. This whole thing has really, really hurt you. But I'm seeing you over here with the Ace of Cups and the Empress being very much in love with yourself and loving yourself again and building yourself back up. And this is what this person wants you to be again, because you're in this Eight of Swords. It's like you're just empty inside. There is just this beautiful energy here about you guys, and it's like you lost yourself along the way for love. So I do see something coming in here, but I don't know whether that's to do with this Queen of Wands. Is this the karmic justice? Maybe your person never wanted children, or this person never wanted children and they'll end up pregnant. Is this a pregnancy, Spirit? Maybe some of you being abandoned while pregnant. You know how that feels. That happened to me with mine. She's 26 this month. But you know what? Sod him because he missed out on a wonderful girl. Fate. I can't quite see whether it is a pregnancy with the third party or whether it could be you guys. But there's something here where things got taken away from you and given to this third party that was not rightfully theirs. So there is karmic justice that's coming in here. Let me see what the karmic justice is, because I'm just nosy. I love it. What is the karmic justice here? So we have Libra. What is clarify the will and justice. This is like making something right. It could be this guardian. Oh, did it flip? No. Tell me about the will. Oh, do you see that go out? I didn't like that. I did not like that. You know what I got from that? Like, you know, time is running out or something. Actually, I won't say it. I can hear it, but yeah, I feel like these two are going to get calmer very, very quickly. So what we got here, this is what nearly got set on fire. That's the Hangman in reverse. Something about being stuck. Stuck in the past. Do you know, I see there's something here to do with karma in regards to these two. You know that when you do something to someone and you think you can move on and you're not going to be haunted by what you did. That's not what I'm seeing here. I feel like these two are going to be very much haunted by what they've done. So tell me about the Justice and the Wheel with the Hangman in reverse. Let's come out crossing. So we've got the Nine of Swords and the Empress, Motherhood. There it is again. This keeps coming up in my readings. Stuck with the third party, stuck via pregnancy, stuck with someone that's not... You are the true Empress. This person's gone with thinking this Jezebel here was a true Empress, but really they're not. And now they're in this energy of just sleepless nights, worry, stress, don't know how they're going to do this. You know, there is karmic justice coming, guys. I'll have to do a karma reading. Tell me, what is this Empress and the Ace of Cups for the collective? Yeah, there you go. You're going to be celebrating a new relationship in the future, okay? Celebrating, maybe even remarrying if you guys want to. It doesn't matter. There is love coming in the future for you. Let these two do what they need to do over here. It's none of your business. You know, it could literally be with the Desert card as well, if we can look at it from their angle, from the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card, that basically these two, this person is just going to feel really empty inside, that life just has no meaning no more. They're going to be seeking it, but they're not going to get it. Clarify the Guardian. Oh, okay. This even could be somebody that you actually was in love with, like someone that you lost, a partner, and no one's ever really compared to this person. So that's for a small number of you. But this person is coming through saying they love you. They love you very, very much, and they're there and they're supporting you and they're by your side, okay? You've got love. You've got love. You've got the Ace of Cups as well. Clarify the Lovers. Oh, you're gonna be happy. So if some of you have been abandoned with a child, there is somebody here that is coming forward that will literally accept your child as their own, okay? They're going to be a family with you. You're going into a happy ever after. You've got a new relationship coming in. I've seen it here. I've seen it there. This Guardian wants you to know there is so much happiness and joy coming into your life. So much love. You're finally going to meet that soulmate that you've been looking for. And this person's going to treat you right. Any last words from this Guardian to group 3? Blending. So, okay. I think that is the Devil, I'm not sure. Blending. We've got skillful. We've got legacy. You're going to be in this confident energy here, my loves. You've got someone who is going to be very dedicated to you as well. There's hope for the future for a new romance. This person could be very, very romantic, okay? They may serenade you, okay? We've just got to release this hold that this person, this ex of yours, has over you, okay? There's going to maybe be a blended family here as well. You know, they could have kids. It could literally be this person comes from money. Maybe you don't know about it at first. It could be generational wealth, but they want to share that with you, okay? You're going to, you know, maybe they're a pilot. Who knows? Maybe they work with computers. You could meet this person through work. But there's something here that you will build a beautiful life together with this person, and they're going to be a total opposite of this Knight of Wands, okay? So, you know, your guardian is saying here as well, don't forget where you came from. Don't forget who you are. That's what I heard. So, group 3's dreams. Find balance. Find the balance between your work, rest and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. So you could literally be working so much, like life is getting in the way and everything, but it could be because you're trying to distract yourself from the pain. Journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be improper or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. This could literally be not an actual physical journey. It could literally be this journey where you discover yourself and you've got this new life coming in, you know. So your guardian here could literally be saying, get your bags packed. Protection. Wow. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. Okay, so if you do this sort of thing, make sure you've got protection. Motivation. When spring approaches, the flowers, fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Group 3. Accept heaven's help. That's so weird. This is what I was saying, my loves. Ask this person for help. They're there. They want to help. Okay, they are listening. Some of you may be non-believers, like I said. Some of you may be. Well, you've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help. Now, some of you could have literally prayed for help when this was starting to happen. And then I said about your guardian coming in and doing what they needed to do here. This is their way of telling you that you asked for help and we're helping you. Trust. Empowerment. You're more powerful than you realise. It's safe for you to be powerful. Yeah. Pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. Exactly. Pay attention to what's around you. Pay attention, okay? Because this is this guardian communicating, soulmate relationship. New romance with spiritual basis is here for you now. Wow. And that's what your guardian is literally shown you. Okay. Group 3. Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Right, so somebody could be coming in here to wave the red flag, white flag, whatever, red flag. I said red flag. That's a warning. It should have been white flag that I said. So watch for the red flags. This person could be coming in saying, oh, you know, I made a mistake. Let's get back together. Blah, 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 blah. They're full of crap. Table. Someone's leaving your life. I don't know why I said that. Hard work ahead. I don't know why I just said someone's leaving your life. But it could be you leaving this person's life. And sometimes that's for the best. Could be happening in November. Frying pan, trouble, accusations. So yeah, this just be careful, okay? I feel like this person's coming in with accusations. Some of you, if you meet someone, this person's not going to like it, and they're going to come in and they're going to give you a world of rubbish. Be careful. Bell, there is an announcement that's going to happen. So I did see pregnancy in here. So this could be something that's coming. This could be your pregnancy. Shark, take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. Okay, be very careful. Kite, there's a vacation. That's come out twice now, so maybe it is a physical vacation. That's come out in every pile. Honour and respect will come to you. And 4-leaf clover, great good fortune is on its way to you as well, guys. Love that for you. So we're going to get an angel number. Think of a question while I get this. Angel number for group 3. 2, 2, 2, 2. Angel of connection, Lila. So Lila enhances connections, strengthen bonds, appreciate unity in diversity, and cherish the relationships that enrich your journey. Bonds, unity, and relationships. I wonder if it's that new one. So ask your question. So for group 3. Oh, actually, don't leave because I haven't read your love card. I was going to forget. But let's do this first. Oh. Manifesting, sit still and move the universe around you. Visualize, attract, mindset. Wish fulfilled. Wow. Being spontaneous and taking risks pay off. Serendipity, destiny, and fate. Okay. Wow. So whatever you ask for, it obviously must be a wish or something you've been manifesting here, group 3, and it's going to come true. Oh, come on. Hang on. Right. So love, in its purest energy of all that can conquer all the heavier energies such as self-doubt, feeling worthless, fear of others, no hope, anger and hate in your 3-dimensional reality. Unconditional love is rare in the human race, yet it resides on your earth, in your nature, animals and your soul. It is there for you to learn from, in the hope you see how you can change for the better of self and others. The hope of change for humanity lies within you all, that spark waiting to grow and blossom. For those that feel unworthy of love, we say to you, all life is worthy of love. Look deep inside so your soul here resides unconditional. Love waiting for you to tap into. Love is waiting for you to tap into it. We gift you unconditional love. Let us guide you on your journey to find it. Oh, see, this is what this Guardian is literally telling you guys, that there is a love that is coming to you that is unconditional. They're literally, this other person I feel like it was all about conditions. It was all about self. It was never about you. And then there's you in this energy of feeling worthless, useless. This is where you need to get, stop thinking that about yourself, because you are you deserve to be loved, okay, properly, not this Knight of Wands energy. So my loves, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for staying and watching. I do really, really appreciate you all. And if you're new here, please consider subbing. I'd love to have you. And guys, wherever you are, you have a beautiful day. Much love.